Hello all my beautiful sisters from those other misters. Welcome to my August and September favourites and fails. So I'm doing sort of a cumulative like August and September favourites and fails in this video because I did film my August favourites, but I filmed it late and then I never had time to edit it, and I was looking over the footage and I was like, damn, that's some good footage wasted right there. So I want to talk about the products that were going to be featured in that video because I'm still using them and I'm still loving them. So it's essentially going to be like a collection of what I loved in August and late July, and also what I loved in September. So I'm going to start with skincare. You're about to basically see my whole skincare routine. Yeah. First up, I have the Dermalogica Pre-Cleanse Balm. So this is new to the Australian market and it is a cleansing balm. It's an emulsifying cleansing balm. So you put it on your face and then when you like add water to it, it emulsifies and rinses away clean. So I was using this for two purposes. One, to remove my makeup in the evening, which I really like. You just add it onto your face, dry with a full face of makeup, massage it in, break down the makeup, rinse it off, and then go in with your secondary cleanser. I was also using it as a morning cleanse. Earlier in August, I was treating like some skin breakout issues with a pretty strong topical cream, and made my skin really sensitive. And I like to occasionally use my Clarisonic just to give my skin a really deep clean, but the Clarisonic was a bit too harsh for my skin. I couldn't use it pretty much from like this whole area. So what I was doing was I was using this and the mitt that comes with it. Now I don't know where I've put the mitt. I'm so annoyed at myself because I want to show it to you, but I'll put a picture up. Essentially, it's a silicone mitt that slips over your four fingers, and on one side it has some fine little, I don't know what to call them, nodules, and on the other side they're a little bit bigger. And essentially what you can do is use that mitt. You can either use it like over the balm to sort of really massage it into your skin, or you can use it with your secondary cleanser. So maybe you use a foaming cleanser or a cream cleanser or whatever you use, to make sure that you get off all of the excess of this stuff and any makeup that might be left over on your skin after rinsing it away. I really like that little mitt and the combination of this because my skin was dry and sensitive, and this was hydrating it while the mitt was making sure I was getting off all of the makeup and any like gunk that could potentially make my skin, you know, break out even more. So I really appreciated the combination of this and the mitt. Fantastic. I love it. If you're into Dermalogica, it's definitely one to consider. My next product, I've been thinking of it as a cleanser, but it's not. It's a scrub set. So this is the Philosophy Micro Delivery Resurfacing Peel. So you've got like two dudes that work together. This is a balm, and it has like super duper scrubby teeny tiny little particles in there, lots of them, so when you put them on your skin you don't feel like you've got like, you know, 2 or 3 little particles that you're trying to massage around your face and, you know, take off the dead skin. And then you have the gel. So what I like to do is take off my makeup, make sure my face is clean, and then I take a scoop of this stuff, massage it around my face, and then I take a dollop of this stuff, put it on my fingers, I massage it around so it's like over a big surface area, and then I just pat it over my face. And this activates this, and together they like give you a really deep clean but also leave your skin feeling silky smooth. I've been loving these. They're fantastic. My experience with Philosophy hasn't been a great one. The 3-in-1 cleanser is the only product that I've used from the range that comes to mind, and unfortunately it breaks me out. So it's not something that I like to use, and it kind of, you know, when you have an experience where like a product breaks you out, or I know this is goes for me. It might not be for everyone else, but it makes me a little bit hesitant to try other products from the brand because I'm like, well, do I really want to drop, you know, $80, $90 on something that could potentially break me out? Not really. But since these were given to us at a PR event in a goodie bag, I gave them a go along with a bunch of other things, including the 3-in-1 cleanser, which I still can't use on my face. It still breaks me out, unfortunately. But this is the product that kind of came out on top for me, and I really enjoy it. And I feel like Philosophy is now a brand that I would like to try more from. I just need to be able to like sample it before I go ahead with a big purchase. But this is one that I would buy, pay actual money for, to keep in my rotation because I really enjoy it and I think it's really effective. My next product is from a brand called Sonia Orts. This is a whipped cream face moisturiser. I was sent a few products from this brand. I'm going to do a standalone video on them. But this is the one product that has sort of won my heart. And I have used, in a month, I've used about half a jar. So it's one that I use every morning and every night. And it won't go out of my rotation until it's finished because it is just working for me at the moment. So this, I particularly feel like this shines for me in the morning. I put it on, clean, wash my face, put it on, and it kind of sets. It sets to like a dry touch, and then I just go in with my makeup routine. And I feel like this potentially helps with makeup longevity and also maintaining what I want to maintain with my skin. So I've got oily skin, oily T-zone. But also dehydration, and I'm starting to notice like signs of aging. Like I'll be 33 next month, so it's really important to me to maintain moisture in my skin without being slick and greasy, because I feel like whenever I use a really sort of slick moisturizer or even moderately slick, my makeup doesn't last as long. It breaks down a lot quicker, so I don't really like that. But then I use a moisturiser that's designed for oily skin and I start to get dry patches. So it's really hard to find a balance. But this stuff has been so good. I just feel like this is giving my skin the moisture where it needs it, but not like making the oil and the makeup breakdown even worse. So I really like this stuff. It's working a treat for me and I will continue to use it. So this is called No Pong and it is a natural deodorant. So this was sent to me by PR and I will not lie to you, I was hesitant about using this product. Little bit of backstory. When I was about 21, I developed an allergy to something that is in most deodorants. And I got that treated. It took a long time to work out what it was and how to fix it. And afterwards, someone actually suggested to me that I use crystal deodorant. And that stuff destroyed me. I had such a bad reaction to it. So I've always been really, like, about natural deodorants. They actually scare me. But when I was asked to try this, I said, all right, I'll give it a go. You're paying my medical bills if I have a reaction. I didn't say that. I wouldn't say that. I agreed to try it and so surprised. This stuff works. Not only does it work and make you not stinky, but it's great to use. So I will just say it's not an antiperspirant, so it doesn't stop you from sweating. I am an anxious sweater. So it's not an ideal product for me, but it is great for like deodorizing, so stopping any unwanted scent from sweating. So basically this is a balm type product and you just massage it onto the skin and it basically turns into a powder. That's how it feels. It's kind of like a balm to powder. It smells, oh my god, it smells amazing. To me, it reminds me of the Burt's Bees cuticle butter. so good. So this was a product that I was using morning and night, and I really like the fact that, like, in the morning if I was in a rush and I'm like, oh, need deodorant, I could put it on and I didn't have to worry about getting like white marks on my clothes or even like this sort of strange greyish stuff on my clothes. It doesn't transfer. It's fantastic. And also it's a type of product like you can totally top it up during the day if you felt like you need to. You don't have to worry about it, like I said, leaving marks on your clothing. But I never felt like I really needed to, which is great. It really works with like keeping the stinkiness at bay. So if you're into natural deodorants, I know some people are, you know, totally against them or it's the only thing they use. I'm kind of on the fence now. I'm like, I don't mind. I would try more natural deodorants after trying these because I feel like potentially they've come a long way since I last used them. But if you're into them, definitely a brand to check out. No Pong, love that name, so cute. Let's move on to makeup. I'm going to talk about the one product that I have that isn't a lip product. This is the Natio Highlighting and Contouring Trio. So you can see I've been loving it. This contour shade in particular is one that I've been using every single time I do my makeup. I love it. This is my perfect like winter contour shade and also bronzing shade. This one here, a little bit darker, I'm saving it for summer. The highlighter, have not been touching it, and not because it's bad, it's simply because I'm trying to finish that damn bourgeois eyeshadow as a highlighter. So this is like, I don't use any other highlighters basically. But essentially what you've got here is two like contouring and bronzing shades that are, they're cool enough to contour well but also warm enough to bronze. So it's kind of like an all-in-one product. I love that. And the highlighter is actually really pretty. It's kind of looks a bit white, but then when it goes on, it's got a really nice gold sheen, and it is subtle and beautiful. Hopefully you guys can see it. I've been loving this. Absolutely loving it. I think it's fantastic. I even took it to Japan with me, and just great. Great stuff. I love it. Fantastic to travel with, and it's all in there. It's so good. I love it. Okay, lip products. Lip products. I'll start with this one actually. This is MAC Spirit. This one's been in my stash for a while, and I just kind of pulled it out and I was like, let's use this today. And I freaking love it. I don't know why. It's just like, it's kind of a perfect nude for me. Yeah, so there you go. MAC Nudes. What can I say? I was disappointed to find out that this wasn't being promoted in the Nicki Minaj collection. Why not? It's freaking gorgeous. Yeah, so that's been a favourite. I've been using that all through September. Love it. Still using it and still staying in my handbag. Hourglass. Jeez. These are the Confession lipsticks. I didn't want to get one of these because I thought they were ridiculously expensive for such a small amount of product. But Kat was like, fuck it, let's get one and try it. And I did, and god damn it, I love it. I freaking love it. You're going to see the types of colours that I've been really into recently. Nudes it is. This is in the shade I Woke Up. I freaking love these. Alright, one. The packaging is stunning. It's very weighty. It feels luxe. The little, like, the super slim thing makes application so easy. You can't fuck it up. It's great. The formula is hydrating, long-lasting, super comfortable, and just, I reckon these are one of the best lipsticks that I've tried this year, and I want to add to this collection. I want like 10 of these in the packaging so I can like stand them all in a row and make them look beautiful. And then I need like 500 refills because this formula is fucking fabulous. Totally eating my words. Not a shit product. Totally an amazing product. I love it. I want more. It's, oh man. Why Hourglass? Why you gotta make the good stuff that I love? My last lipsticks are the Anastasia Beverly Hills Matte lipsticks. So I picked up 3 when I purchased the Subculture palette. I picked up Dread, which is the shade I'm wearing now, Staunch, and then Rosewood. All on the nude spectrum. It's like brownie, greyish, nude, and then like rosy nude. It's just kind of what I'm into at the moment, and also they're safe shades for me. So I was a bit hesitant that I wouldn't like the formula of these, but turns out I do. So, you know, I'm like, if I get a nude, I can wear a nude regardless. Anyway, I find these to be very opaque, so they go on with, you know, just one swipe each lip, and they last quite well, which I enjoy, and I don't find them to be super drying. So they are matte and they do dry completely, but they're not like sucking the moisture out of my face like a leech, which I really like. Through like eating and drinking, they're not amazing, but they're certainly not bad. Like I've worn a lot worse, and I find that they like touch up nicely. So like today I ate sushi for lunch, and I just took Staunch and put it, sorry, not Staunch, Dread, and put a layer over my lips before I started filming, and it's fine. I really like it. It doesn't look like cakey or chunky or gross or anything. Yeah, so I really like these. I probably will buy more. I know Anastasia is set to release a new palette, I think, you know, tonight or in the morning, and I might even buy a few more lipsticks to add to my stash. I think I will stick with the nudes. Oh, I just burped and talked. I think I'll stick with the nudes because I do find that the formula, when it's sort of coming off the bullet, I mean, mine have warmed up in this room, but when they're cold, they can get a little bit like skippy and they don't apply really easily. They sort of need to warm up before they glide over the skin. So anyway, that's my sort of experience with these nude ones. I don't know if they all perform the same, I don't know, but I like these. I really like them, and I do want to add more to my stash. Alright, let's finish up with my fail. It's this. Are you surprised? This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. I have filmed a review of this, but I think I deleted the swatch footage, which means I need to retake it before I can finish editing it. And I can't be bothered. Anyway, I'll tell you guys why I dislike this. Then maybe I won't even feel like editing the video at all. And it'll be okay, because you guys know why I don't like it. Anyway, the reason I don't like this is mostly because 2 reasons. The main reason is the mattes don't blend, and it frustrates me. It doesn't really matter what I do. It doesn't matter what base I use or how heavy I set it or what product I set it with. It doesn't matter what brushes I use or how little product I use. Whenever I put this on my face, it just sticks to one spot. Like, just cemented there. And I can blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend, and it just kind of does nothing. It just sticks there in that spot. And that annoys me. That really frustrates me, because these are beautiful colours and there's a lot you can do with this. Well, actually, there's not a lot I can do with it because it just sticks to one spot. So I don't really love it. I don't love the formula. I do think there's something wrong with it, especially the mattes. They're just like, why you stick to something when there's nothing to stick to? I don't understand it. And then the metallics, very pretty, I will say. The metallics are very, very pretty. But they're not so pretty or so interesting that they're like worth trying to actually get out of the pan and onto your face. So Cube and Electric, they just seal over as soon as you touch them with a brush, with a shoe, with your hand, whatever. And Adorn, I mean, Adorn is just like a metallic bronze, which is generic. And there's like, I've got so many of them, and they're easier to use than this one. So I don't love this palette. it's a shame. I have heard that potentially they've done something like repressing them maybe, or like the new batches are being pressed firmer, but I haven't heard if the blending issue has been fixed. I don't care about the like loose product. Doesn't bother me. I can get around it. But product that doesn't blend, no. Fucking no. Alright guys, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Feel free to let me know if any of these products are favourites of yours, or fails of yours, or things that you want to try or you want to set on fire. I don't mind. Tell me. I won't be offended if you hate something that I love, or vice versa. It's all good. Different strokes for different folks. I'm going to go. I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.